after this video, you will officially go from having no idea about what business to start to actually getting an entire product built out, an entire service, exactly who you're selling to, everything from the get-go, everything I'm exposing, everything I know in this video. So make sure to watch it and don't subscribe to my channel. Let's get it. Welcome. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to build an offer that actually slaps, that actually will work for your business or whatever you want to start. So essentially now, if you're watching this video, you're either a beginner जिनके पास कुछ experience नहीं है, right? And you're just essentially just confused as to what do I start, right? You're confused कि मैं क्या कैसे start करूँ, कहाँ पे start करूँ, मुझे business करना है, I want to do a business but I have no idea where to start. So here is exactly how you start. Why you should trust me? Because my name is Rohit. I run an agency called as RVI Media. We help other agency owners, coaches and consultants book appointments using YouTube videos. So here is exactly how I came up with the idea, how I came up with the offer, how I'm getting clients, etc. All of that shit right here in this unedited video. Let's get it. So first of all, first thing you want to understand is what is an offer. An offer is not the service that you do. It is the bridge that takes your clients from their current state. Okay, it is the bridge that takes them from their current state to their dream state. Now, every person का भी एक current state and एक dream state होता है. So I'll explain everything in this video itself. So don't worry. So अभी तुम्हारा current state is that तुमको business क्या करना पता नहीं. Dream state is where you have a successful business. So that is your dream state. So how do I essentially bridge this? Your offer is what will help you bridge this. And you build an offer using your own skill set. तुम एक खुद का skill set use करके ये offer बनाते हो. Okay, so the first step comes with just understanding this thing. कि what is an offer? ठीक है? An offer is a bridge that takes your clients or your customers from the current state through their dream state. And another way you can call an offer is a packaging of a value. That didn't really make sense. It is packaging of value. Not a value, packaging of value. So value का equation, if we look at it over here, it is dream outcome into perceived likelihood of achievement upon time, delay and effort and sacrifice. So now अगर तुम्हें थोड़ा भी maths आता है, you know कि if we maximize the numerator and minimize the denominator, we will get a lot of value, right? We will make a lot of value. But यहाँ पे problem आता है कि when you start off, this is basically non-existing. ठीक है? This is close to zero. Why? Because you don't really have the skills. If you're a beginner, you have never done this thing, your perceived likelihood of achievement is very, very low. Your dream outcome might also be very, very low because you don't have the skill set to help them achieve great things, right? So now you're playing this game on hard mode because now your numerator basically doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is the denominator. So now if you want to actually create a lot of value, you need to minimize the denominator. Now, what do I mean by that is that you need to reduce the time taken for your clients to achieve the dream state and the effort that they need to put in to achieve that dream state. So if I have to put it into very, very, very simple words, you have to do a done for you service, that too fast. This is essentially what you need to do. You need to do a done for you service, that too very, very fast. This is what I am doing as well in my own agency. So here is exactly how I built an offer. Okay. Now, if you think about this, current state and dream state, अगर हम लोग ने जरा उस पे expand किया, there is a lot of things that I can talk about here. But the main thing that I want to talk about here, okay, let me just get this over here and get this over here. Okay, cool. So the main thing I want to talk about with the current state and the dream state, let me just minimize myself. Yeah, the current state and the dream state is that your services are not your offer. Your services is the thing that you will do to get them to this dream state. The offer is how you package that value. So let me give you an example with my own agency. Okay, I have a skill of growing on YouTube. I know exactly how to speak on camera, how to make videos. Okay, I have that skill within me. So I just decided that the best way to monetize the skill is to go market up. Okay, and I'll explain everything in this video, so don't worry, but I'll just explain my thought process of how I built an offer. Okay, so now I was like, okay, I don't want to do B2C, right? The reason why you don't want to do B2C, first of all, let me just tell you this. B2C. B2C is essentially business to customer, wherein you sell to your customers. Okay? B2C is where your business sells to customers. Okay? ये I did not want to do because I know that customers don't really have a lot of purchasing power, and secondly, it is a lot of headache. Okay, so I decided the best option was to do B2B, right? B2B. B2B is essentially business to business. So you solve business owners' problems and you get paid. Solve rich people's problems and you will make a lot of money, right? There's a logical statement. So now I was like, okay, I have a current state and a dream state for some client, and I need to get them to this state. How do I do that? Oops. How do I do that? So then I was like, okay, I have to go market up. So like I was first of all thinking I'm going to help people grow on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to help people become YouTubers and start their own YouTube channel. But then the problem came because I was like, I don't want to do B2B. So then I was like, okay, I don't want to do B2C. So I was like, okay, let's just do this B2B. Okay. Now here is where you can make a mistake. Here is where I was going to make a mistake as well. Whenever you're making an offer, you need to have a quantifiable metric. Okay, it's very, very important to have that, right? You have to have a quantifiable metric. So if I was like, okay, I want to help business owners grow on YouTube, that is a desire. That's not an offer. Okay, that is a desire. Helping other entrepreneurs, other business owners grow on YouTube is a desire. It is not an offer. An offer is something that will quantify what you're trying to do. So then I was thinking, okay, I can't really sell or give an offer to someone or like sell them my service if I just tell them that, oh, I will help you grow on YouTube. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by help you grow on YouTube? There is no sense in that. If I help them gain 1 subscriber in 9 months, technically I've helped them grow on YouTube, yeah? So it doesn't really make sense to actually, it doesn't really make a lot of sense when you think about it, because this is not a quantifiable metric. Okay, so I want you to follow this video along with me. So we're going to build an offer for you. Okay, so first of all, I want you to come up with a bunch of skills that you have. This is very, very important and imperative to understand, because what essentially we're going to do is we're going to build a skill set that we have. We're going to go market up, understand the current state, understand the dream state, build an offer, guarantee, and boom, you have a service. You can start selling instantly after that. Okay, so first of all, let's just create a skill set. Okay, तुम्हारा skill set क्या है? What are some of the skills that you have? So I analyzed myself and I was like, okay, I know how to grow on YouTube. I know how to script vids. I know how to speak on camera. I know storytelling. I know persuasion. Yeah, I know a bunch of these things. These are the skills that I have. So then मैंने खुद को analyze किया कि okay, let's just say ये सब skills will help someone grow on YouTube. Yeah, if you were to just summarize these skills, it is all related to YouTube growth. So I already knew कि भाई ये skills I have to build a business around YouTube growth, right? Because that is something that I have passion in, and secondly, that is something that I can do with my skills, with my current skills, right? So that is the first thing I want you to understand. So right now, as I sip my coffee, just think of the skill sets or write down on a piece of paper the skill sets that you have. Now, if you have done that, you need to next understand how these skill sets can help other people. Okay. Now let's just say कि तुम्हारा let me just create another skill set. Let's just say कि ये तुम हो, ठीक है? ये तुम्हारा skill set का block, ये मेरा skill set का block. So let's just say in your skill set, you know how to create websites. Yes, you know how to design. You have a lot of creativity. Okay, and you know how to use Photoshop. So if you essentially just overall summarize किया है skills को, these skills are all related to designing something. Yeah, these skills can be summarized as designing. right? These are skills that can be summarized as designing. So I'm going to help you understand how I did this for myself, and for these skill sets I'm going to build it out with you right now so you can understand it better and you can do this for yourself. Okay, now let's just say मैंने skill sets analyze किया, then I was like, okay, I need to go market up. I'm not doing B2B, I'm not doing B2C, I'm going to do B2B. You are also probably going to be doing B2B because it is just a better way to do that. You have higher quality audiences, you have a higher quality leads. It's very easy to talk with these types of people. So I was like, B2B karna hai. Now I know कि I want to help other people grow on YouTube, but that is not a quantifiable metric, because essentially, if you think about it, every single business owner, okay, if we talk about the current state and their dream state, the current state of every single business owner at this point is that their profit margins are low. They are not making enough. Okay, this is probably the most common current state, or practically the single most common current state of every single business owner in this world. And their dream state, if you summarize it in a very simple statement, is to make more money. Yeah, they just need to make more money. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to offer my services. I need to make sure that I'm able to quantify that my services will help them make more money. This is very important. I want you to understand this extremely importantly. Your skill sets, you need to essentially create an offer that showcases that how your skill set and your service will help them achieve their dream state, which in most cases is help them make more money. Okay. Now, if you think about it, if I just tell them, I'm going to help you with growing on YouTube, how is that related to them making more money? It's not. Right? It's not. So then I was thinking, okay, चल अभी मेरा services, suppose मेरा skill set ये है, how can I make sure that my skill set will help them make more money? So then I was thinking, okay, what sort of audience or what sort of client do I want to work with? Now this is very important and very important for you to understand कि what sort of clients do you want to work with? तो मैंने क्या किया था? Okay, what did I do? I'll just explain everything. You know what? I'm just gonna explain everything in this video. I'm not gonna gatekeep anything. मेरे को gatekeep करके क्या ही मिलने वाला है? How did I pick my niche? Essentially, I knew कि agency owners / coaches and / consultants are booming in 2024. Why? Because of school and Iman. You know, because of Iman, everybody started agency, and because of school, everybody starting their own coaching business. So I was like, okay, there is a huge desire. Everybody's going to dig gold. Let's just sell shovels. Okay, let's just sell shovels. Oh God, I can't even speak. Let's just sell shovels. Okay. So if I have to pick, let's just say I have to pick something for this exact skill set, I would look at the recent desires of the market and where everything is going. So right now, if I had these skill sets, I would go help build funnels for info product businesses. This is very important to understand, because info product is something that is booming right now. They need funnels, and these skills can be used to make funnels, right? So you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, if you were to approach someone with these skill sets, you were like, okay, I can help you design better websites, bro. They'll ask you, how is that related to making more money? You then tell them, I will help build funnels for your info product. Now that makes a lot of sense, because funnel, they know the term funnel, they understand the importance of funnel. And if you design a funnel that actually looks good and actually works, it will make them more money. Okay, so then I was like, okay, चल मेरे को agency owners, coaches and consultants को ये service provide करना है. Then how do I quantify this? How do I make sure that they know कि this service will help them make more money? I decided to help them book more appointments, because why agency owners need appointments? They sell their services through appointments. Coaches, high ticket coaches need appointments. Yeah, they need sales calls. So then I was like, okay, fine. I know this. There is a desire in the market. They have to book sales calls. And I've been talking to a lot of people who are agency owners who are selling these types of services, and they need sales calls. And the thing is, I have booked sales calls before. So then it all clicked to me. I was like, I can do this. And then came my service called as I help agency owners slash coaches slash consultants book more appointments through YouTube. Right? ये मेरा essential main service आ गया. This is a service. It's not even an offer. This is a service. So then if I have to do this, I can be like, I help build funnels for info product info products. You can consider it like that. I help build funnels for info products. This is your service. So now essentially we have gone from analyzing our own skills to actually coming up with a service. I help build funnels for info products. I help agency owners, coaches, and consultants book more appointments through YouTube. Now you've got a service. Now we will take this service and put it right over here. So now your service will help them go from making no money to help them making more money through building funnels for info products. Let me just bring this over here as well. ये मेरा service है. Now we're gonna start building the offer. Now essentially you have a target audience. ठीक है? You have a target audience. You have a service. ठीक है? Now what I want you to do is to first of all expand on the target audience, exactly who they are. Now the reason why I want you to do this is because not all clients are built the same. So if I'm helping agency owners, there are a lot of agency owners who are just getting started, right? There are people who have made zero money with their service who are beginners like you. And there are people who are making successfully like 7, 6 figures, 8 figures a year. So then you have to honestly ask yourself, don't try to like think, okay, this audience I can help them make more money. Just honestly ask yourself, what sort of person can I actually help? कौन सा type of person को मैं actually help कर सकता? I can actually get results, because when you're on the sales call, you need to have that confidence inside of you that I can do this. You have to have that confidence inside of you. If you are thinking ki bhai, you pitch them the offer, you pitch them the money, and you're thinking in your mind that you're scamming them, you are done for, because you know you can't get them the results. It is not about making more money, it is about getting the results first. Right? It is all about getting the results. If you're able to get them the results, you will be able to make more money. That's just simple. So first of all, when you're thinking about like ideas and stuff, just become obsessed with solving these problems and getting them these results. So now abhi target audience pe, okay, now I was thinking like this, okay, how did I come up with my target audience? Exactly kaun tha? So I had to define first of all a few key things about them. First of all was their income, कि वो लोग कितना कमाते, and what are the things that are already in place. Okay, so then income, I was like, okay, I can't really help. If I was first like, chal 10k per month entrepreneurs, but then I was honestly thinking, I don't think I can get them the results. Okay, I know I can get them. I know I can get people like these results, right? $5,000 plus per month. I know I can get them the results. What are some things that they already have in place? This is very important to understand, because what happens is, when you think about this current state to dream state, there are a lot of steps that they need to take. Okay, बहुत सारे steps लेने पड़ते हैं. If you're doing a done for you service, you need to do majority of these steps, but you need to keep in mind कि कौन से type of client के साथ तुम्हें work करना है. ठीक है? So first of all, essentially before we actually do that, by the way, if you're thinking like मैं बहुत randomly ये सब कर रहा हूँ, it is because I haven't even scripted out any script for this. Okay, so I'm just bawling like crazy right now. Okay, so yeah, first of all, let's just do this, which will help us to understand who our target audience is. Now let's just say तुमने current state decide कर दिया. अभी ये वाला I'll do with you, help build funnels for info products. ठीक है? अभी अगर मेरे को उनका current state describe करना है, how do you actually describe the current state? First of all, you can go and talk to more people, or you can leverage something called as chat GPT. Okay, you can leverage chat GPT for your own sake, because what does chat GPT essentially do? It just helps you to do the same thing, right? It helps you to do the same thing. So we'll use ChatGPT to exactly create the current situation for this info product entrepreneurs. So what you need to do when you talk to ChatGPT is you need to give them a lot of prompts about the things that you need. So imagine you are selling an info product. You have built the product, which is very important because you don't want to help beginners, we want to help intermediates or advanced players. You have built the product, you have an audience in mind, and you have a normal funnel. You are struggling to get more appointments. You are also posting organic content which is getting no views. You are struggling right now. Okay. In points, give me your current state and your dream state. Okay, we'll do this. Now these are the current steps in the dream state, right? Info product is built but not getting traction. Clear audience in mind but struggling to reach them effectively. Oops. Funnel is set up but appointments are low. Posting organic consistent but it's not getting visibility or engagement. Feeling stuck and unsure of what steps to take next to generate more leads and sales. The dream state, consistently with high conversion rates, highly engaged, content good, funnel qualified, organic content, blah blah blah, feeling confident. Okay. Now abhi suppose मैंने ये skill set लिया of the designing वाला. If you have a skill set of designing, right, you probably cannot really create content, right? You probably don't have the skill of creating content. Maybe you don't even have the skill of creating organic content, right? So then you have to think, okay, kaun sa dream state ke liye I can help them? Funnel is generating a steady stream. You maybe can do this, right? Their original state is that funnel is set up but appointments are low. Funnel is generating a steady stream of qualified appointments. Now you know कि उनका current state is that no sales, funnel is bad. उनका dream state, ठीक है, is high sales, perfect funnel. ठीक है. Now, if they were to do this on their own, what would they need to do? What are some steps that they need to take if they have to go from funnel is bad to funnel is perfect? You know? So maybe step one would be like an analysis of competitors in the niche. Yeah, maybe that can be step one. Step two might be to create copy for funnel. Yeah, step two might be to create copy for the funnel. Man. And then step three might just be to like design the funnel, right? Step three might just be to design the funnel. So now ये steps अगर वो लोग करेंगे, they'll be able to create a good funnel that has high conversion rates. So now they have to analyze the competitors in the niche, create a copy for the funnel, and design the funnel. Now I'm not really sure if this is what they need to do, but this is just something that came through my head. Now obviously you can spend a lot of time, ask ChatGPT more questions, what are some steps you need to take, blah blah blah. Now you know these steps. Now you have to think and ask yourself honestly, can you do all of these things? Can you actually do all of these things? Can you analyze the competitors? Can you create copy that slaps, that actually works? And then can you design the funnel? Let's just say तुम्हें copywriting आती नहीं है. So maybe you can't do step two. And maybe you can't do step two. Now comes how you decide your exact client. Your client then must have if copy that actually is working for their landing page, right? Your client, your ideal client must already have some copy that is working for them. If they have bad copy, you can't, that is not your ideal client, right? That is not your ideal client. Even though you can help them, that is not your ideal client. Your ideal client already has a bunch of copy that is actually working for them. So now your ideal client profile is coming and making a lot of sense, because what you're doing right now is you're analyzing ki bhai, you're having a bunch of check marks or check boxes that needs to be ticked off to make sure ki bhai, this is your ideal client and you can actually get them results. So the first tick box, my first check might be that they have a great info product. Okay, they have a great info product. The next one might be that getting organic traffic, right? They are getting organic traffic. Thirdly is that they are making at least 3K per month, right? This might be the case. And secondly, they might have past work plus copy. Yeah, so if your ideal client checks all of these things, you can help them. Why? Because they have a great info product, they're getting organic traffic, they're making $3K per month, and they have past work plus copy that has already worked for them. Now this, if you're on a sales call and this actually works for them, you then work with these people. If any of these boxes are not ticked off, you don't work with them, you just deny them. Because why? If you work with the wrong client, even if they are good, even if they're good people, even if you like them, if you work with the wrong client and you don't get them results, it will be a bad reputation for you, not for them. Okay, it will be bad reputation for you. So now essentially, if you think about this, in the past 30 minutes, you've come up with a basic service that you're going to do, essentially the one-liner statement for your business. You've understood who your ideal client is. By the way, I'll be in the description, there will be an ideal client document as well that you can fill out, so that you're able to actually create a very detailed analysis of who your ideal client is. Now you've understood कि ये तुम्हारा one-liner statement है. These are the steps that they need to take, right? These are some steps that they need to take, and then these are the check boxes that they need to have. So now essentially, for your own business, you have got the one-liner statement, you've got your ideal client profile. Now comes the offer. How do you build the offer? Okay, this is very important to understand. An offer must have two things. Okay, an offer must have two things: service plus guarantee. If you have a service plus a guarantee, your offer will slap. And in your service, essentially, if I have to talk about just the service, it has to be a clear understanding of how your skills can help them go from their current state to dream state. Okay? This is very important to understand. A clear understanding of how your skills can help them go from their current state to their dream state. ये तुम्हारा service है. And then guarantee के exactly why should they work for you? What is the risk reversal for them? Imagine guarantee to be a trampoline. Trampoline रहना चाहिए. If it is not there, people won't buy. So here is exactly how you do that. Now let's just say हम लोग यही example लेते of where is it? Yeah, I help build funnels for info products. ठीक है, ये essentially तुम्हारा service है. Now the steps that you need to take to help them get this result is analysis of the competition in the niche, designing the funnel. 2 steps. So now you have to build an offer wherein there is a risk reversal and there is a quantifiable metric of exactly what you're doing. Okay? Now, if you just tell them I will help you build a funnel, they won't buy. Why? Because there is no clear indication of how that is going to help them make more money. If you can tell them in an offer that I will help you make more money, they will buy, right? That is how you do that. Here, this is how, I'll tell you an example, okay? Let's just say there are 2 fitness programs. Okay, there are 2 fitness programs. One program essentially just states that I will help you lose 10 pounds of fat. The other example is that I will help you attract more girls. What do you think will have more sales? Yes, 10 pound fat wala bhi sales hoega. But if you think about it, the dream state for most guys is to attract girls, right? So now if you're telling this, I can help you attract girls, it is not just about fitness program. You're selling a transformation. You're selling a transformation. So what transformation I sell in my agency is that you go from having no appointments booked to consistently booking calls and increasing your personal brand so that you're inspiring other people. You're working with clients who already want to work with you. That is what I'm selling. I'm not selling my service of YouTube growth. I'm selling this transformation. Okay, so how do I sell a transformation for this exact business or this exact skill set? What I would do is I would think, okay, current state kya hai, they're getting no sales. Dream state kya hai, they will get more sales. Okay, now how can I do that? How can my landing page or my funnel help them increase their sales? So what you can do essentially, you can think about it like this, is that I will help you to increase your sales by 10% in 30 days. Now this is quantifiable because you can measure 10%. Let's just say unko like 3 sales a month aate hai. I'll help you increase it by 10%. How much is that? That is about 0.3. So you'll help them at least get one more sale, right? Now 10% is just something that I came up with in my mind. Obviously, like we had discussed in the value equation, if you can reduce the time frame, you'll be creating more value, you'll be making more money. So usually if you can do it in 30 days, this is just dependent entirely on your skill set, by the way. If you can increase your sales by 50% in 10 days, that is worth even more money, right? But let's just say for this example, you can increase their sales by 20% in 30 days. Here is your offer. I will help you increase your sales by 20% in 30 days. Okay. Now comes the major part of the offer. So, अगर तुम offer को essentially देखोगे, offer statement, it is I help dash get to dash buy dash without dash plus guarantee. So if I have to say this in my own business, I help agency owners, coaches and consultants book 30 appointments in 60 days. So 30 appointments by 60 days. I don't really use the without statement. I just say using authority content on a pay on result basis. So here is exactly how you can do that. I help info product. So let me just write it down for you. Create an offer. I help info product. Business owners increase their sales by 50% in 30 days, or I don't get paid. This is something simple offer जो मैंने mind में create किया अभी. I help info product business owners increase their sales by 50% in 30 days, or I don't get paid. ठीक है? Here you're selling a transformation. Your niche is this. I help info product business owners increase their sales by 50%. What you're doing, time frame, and then a guarantee. Now this is a one-liner statement. अभी तुम्हें break down करना पड़ेगा on a sales call exactly what you do. So you can tell them, okay, I have a specialization in building funnels. I will help you build a funnel in the next 30 days. And if it doesn't increase at least 50% sales, you don't pay, I give you 100% refund back. But if it does, how do you get paid? The best way to get paid is not retainer but on a performance based basis, because retainer में बहुत सारा risk होता है, you can scam them, etc. Pay on result में you can literally just get them the results and you'll get paid. So it is entirely dependent upon you. They have less risk on the client side. Okay. So if they're increasing 50% का sales, what you can do is like take 10% commission on every sale. Right? So what you can do is that what you can build your offer around is that if an info product entrepreneur is on my sales call and I'm selling this service, I'll tell them, okay, I can help you go from getting no sales on your info product to consistently getting sales in the next 30 days. I'll increase your sales by 50% in the next 30 days, and per sale I'll only take 10% commission. But if I don't get you an increase in sales in the next 30 days, you don't even pay me a single penny, even if you have gotten sales. Now this is very important, because now you're selling this thing like you're guaranteeing, okay, I will help you increase 50% in the next 30 days. Agar wo bhi nahi hua, you don't pay me. Agar wo hua, then you pay me 10% commission. You see how it's working? So in the client side, they're like, okay, this guy's going to build a funnel for me. Okay, 50% sales in next 30 days. Okay, cool. And if he doesn't get, I don't have to pay them. If he does, I just have to pay 10% commission. Now you're like, okay, shit, wow. Either I can get like a 50% increase in my sales in the next 30 days and I have to just pay 10% commission on it, or I get no increase and I don't have to pay. Now you understand what I'm saying. So we went from at the start of the video from just having your skills to actually having a quantifiable business. Now you have a business, right? You have a service, you have an offer, you have a person you want to help, and you know exactly what you need to do. You have the steps you need to take. You have to analyze the market, you have to create the funnel, then optimize. Now you have a service as well, and boom, that is exactly how you build a business, bro. It's easy. You've done it. If you've done this and followed through with me, you might have built this business yourself. Now, it is very imperative for you to understand this, that this will only work if you actually put in the work. If you have any more doubts, you can always put it in the comments or message me on Instagram or Telegram, and I'll happily help you out. Anyways, scroll down and subscribe. Don't sacrifice your future self for the pleasure today.